In this video, we are covering 16 essential sci-fi movies and TV series on Apple TV Plus that every science fiction fan should experience. From underground dystopias and space empires, to mind-bending realities and emotional futures, this list moves from strong entries to the absolute best the platform has to offer.
This is a threat to order in the silo.
I don't care about order. What about finding out the truth?
At number 16, we have Silo. Based on Hugh Howey's novels, Silo takes place inside a massive underground bunker where humanity survives under strict rules. Rebecca Ferguson stars as Juliet Nichols, an engineer who begins to question the truth behind the Silo's origins and the lies holding society together. The show slowly builds mystery through atmosphere, secrets, and tension, making every revelation feel earned. It is thoughtful science fiction focused on control, truth, and survival. It got an IMDb rating of 8.1.
Saw something on the ship.
You can communicate with them. We promise to keep trying for each other.
At number 15, we have Invasion. Invasion tells its alien rival story from multiple global perspectives, instead of focusing on spectacle. The series follows ordinary people as the world begins to fall apart in quiet, unsettling ways. Rather than action-heavy battles, the show leans into fear, confusion, and emotional realism. It is a slow burn, but one that explores how humanity reacts when faced with something truly unknown. It got an IMDb rating of 6.2.
This place is evil.
At number 14, we have The Gorge. This high-concept sci-fi film blends romance with survival horror. Two elite snipers are stationed on opposite sides of mysterious gorge, tasked with guarding the world from what lies inside. As they communicate across the void, a connection forms, and deeper truths emerge about their mission. The film balances intimacy with danger and delivers a tense, emotional experience. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7.
This is the world we live in. Monsters are an inescapable reality.
Oh my God, go!
At number 13, we have Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. Set within the Monsterverse, this series focuses on the human cost of living in a world with giant creatures. The story spans multiple generations as a family uncovers its ties to the secretive Monarch organization. With parallel timelines and strong performances, the show adds emotional depth to large-scale destruction and expands the mythology in meaningful ways. It got an IMDb rating of 7.1.
I swore I would never return here. But Ito took my daughter.
If we walk away, thousands of people will die.
Welcome home, Baba.
At number 12, we have See. In a future where humanity has lost the ability to see, society has rebuilt itself around sound, touch, and instinct. Jason Momoa stars as a warrior protecting his children, who are born with the ability to see. The show stands out for its unique world building and intense physical combat designed around blindness. It is brutal, emotional, and visually striking. It got an IMDb rating of 7.6.
The Soviet cosmonaut has become the first to set foot on the moon.
At number 11, we have For All Mankind. This alternate history epic imagines a world where the space race never ended. When the Soviets land on the moon first, global competition accelerates space exploration for decades. The series follows astronauts, engineers, and families as ambition pushes technology and humanity forward. It blends political tension with personal sacrifice and long-term storytelling. It got an IMDb rating of 8.1.
I acknowledge that once the procedure is complete, I will be unable to access my personal memories whilst on the severed floor.
Say gratitude.
At number 10, we have Severance. Severance explores a disturbing idea where employees split their memories between work life and personal life. Adam Scott stars as a man who slowly realizes his workplace is hiding something deeply wrong. The show combines corporate satire with psychological horror, creating a constant sense of unease. Its clean visuals and sharp writing make it one of the most original sci-fi series in years. It got an IMDb rating of 8.7.
Been so fast. there was a solar flare. So I hid. Frightened and so alone.
At number 9, we have Finch. In a quiet post-apocalyptic world, a man builds a robot to care for his dog after he dies. Tom Hanks delivers a heartfelt performance in this emotional sci-fi drama. The story focuses on companionship, legacy, and what it means to be human at the end of the world. It is gentle, reflective, and deeply personal. It got an IMDb rating of 7.
Something happened to me, but you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
At number 8, we have Dark Matter. Based on a novel by Blake Crouch, Dark Matter follows a physicist who is pulled into alternate versions of his own life. As he travels through the multiverse, he must fight to return to the family he truly loves. The series combines fast-paced suspense with deep emotional questions about choice, regret, and identity. It got an IMDb rating of 7.6.
The second you tell your wife that you are dying, your opportunity to do this is gone.
At number 7, we have Swan Song. This emotional sci-fi drama centers on a man diagnosed with a terminal illness who is offered a chance to secretly replace himself with a clone. The film explores love, sacrifice, and the ethics of advanced technology. It is quiet and thoughtful, driven by powerful performances and emotional weight rather than spectacle. It got an IMDb rating of 6.8.
저 아이는 정말 특이한 뇌구조를 가지고 있어. 새로운 유형의 천재.
뇌를 해킹하겠다는 소리 아닙니까?
네가 알고 있는 걸 보여줘.
찾아봐.
At number 6, we have Dr. Brain. This Korean sci-fi thriller follows a brain scientist who experiments with syncing memories from the dead. As he searches for answers after a personal tragedy, his grip on reality begins to break. The series blends neuroscience, mystery, and psychological horror into a stylish and unsettling experience. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7.
I miss you too, Mama. Will you be careful out there?
Always.
Mommy!
I'm very happy to be back home.
I need to go back to her.
Do I seem the same to you?
At number 5, we have Constellation. Constellation is a psychological sci-fi thriller set between space and Earth. An astronaut returns from a failed mission only to realize that parts of her life no longer make sense. The show slowly reveals a story about fractured realities, trauma, and identity. It keeps viewers guessing until the very end. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7.
Rest assured, Carol, we will figure out what makes you different.
Figure it out, why?
So you can join us.
What the
At number 4, we have Pluribus. In Pluribus, a decoded alien signal accidentally unleashes a global RNA virus that fuses 8 billion people into a singular, pathologically polite hive mind known as the Joining. Rhea Seehorn stars as Carol Sturka, one of only 13 individuals globally immune to the infection, who must navigate a world where war and crime have vanished at the cost of all human individuality. As the hive mind relentlessly attempts to assimilate her, Carol struggles with the philosophical burden of whether to let humanity remain in its forced utopia or fight to restore the chaotic freedom of the past. It got an IMDb rating of 8.
Human history is the story of one terrible catastrophe after another.
I, for once, would love to wake up magically in a better world.
What makes you think the world's going to get better?
At number 3, we have Extrapolations. Extrapolations is an ambitious Apple TV Plus anthology series that tracks the accelerating effects of climate change through 8 interconnected stories spanning the years 2037 to 2070. Created by Scott Z. Burns, the show depicts a near future where humanity struggles to adapt to rising sea levels, lethal heat waves, and mass extinctions, all while tech giants and politicians exploit the crisis for profit. It is thoughtful, emotional, and often uncomfortable, using sci-fi to reflect real-world fears and responsibility. It got an IMDb rating of 6.2.
Creepy but didn't stand so still. Shh, you can hear us.
I can't.
I could. I just didn't care. I was watching the entertainment channels on the company's satellites. I had watched 7,532 hours of... Run! Stay calm. It'll be okay.
And number 2, we have Murderbot. Based on the popular novels, Murderbot follows a self-aware security android that would rather watch TV than protect humans. However, it keeps getting pulled into dangerous missions. The show balances humor, action, and identity questions, creating a relatable and fresh sci-fi protagonist. It got an IMDb rating of 7.4.
Centuries ago, man predicted the fall of the galaxy. The Foundation was created to save humanity. But the coming darkness was always the turning point.
And number 1, we have Foundation. Foundation is a massive space opera based on Isaac Asimov's legendary novels. The story follows scientists and rulers attempting to preserve knowledge as a galactic empire collapses. With stunning visuals, complex characters, and ambitious storytelling, the series tackles fate, power, and the cycles of history on a grand scale. It got an IMDb rating of 7.6. That wraps up our complete list of the best sci-fi movies and series on Apple TV+. From small, emotional stories to massive galactic epics, this platform has built one of the strongest science fiction libraries today. If you love intelligent, high-concept storytelling, this list has something for you. Happy binge watching.